Hey guys, welcome to an installation video. What we're going to be doing is installing a DeAutoKey LED H7rc HID kit into a Volkswagen Jetta. Now this is going to be similar for other models of Jettas, GTIs, Passats, things like that that are running the H7 type headlights. So let's go ahead and get started. Here's our kit here. We have the DeAutoKey LED bulbs, and then here we have the ballasts and connectors. We'll start by popping the hood. So here's our kit, guys. The DeAutoLED kit comes with everything you need in order to get installed. These are nice because they have where you can actually detach it from the bulb. A lot of kits, the cables, cheaper kits, the cables are going to be pre-connected, which makes it pretty impossible in order to get it through an H7 clip. So here's the bulbs here. So these do come with some screws and things like that. If you notice on here, you have a screw hole here where you can utilize this and actually screw it into your car somewhere. We're not going to be doing that. With this model here, you can luckily fit everything into the housing itself, which is nice. So we're not actually going to be drilling anything. You notice you have a grommet here, which is meant to drill into your cap, so that you can fit this in there. You don't want any moisture, water, anything getting into your housing to ruin any electronics or ruin the bulb in there. So that's why they do that. You'll see a lot of kits with that. Luckily, if you can fit the whole thing, everything inside of your housing, you want to go ahead and do that. It's a little bit tricky, you know, to get everything squeezed in. You got to kind of get it on an angle, get it in there, but that's what we're going to do here. And that's the best solution in my opinion, just because you can remove it if you want at a later time, change it out, and your original equipment isn't damaged. You can see this is your low beam and this is your high beam here. If you were doing your high beams, you would just pop this rubber cover off. The low beam is going to have a tab here. You'll just rotate it. You might have to give it a little bit of force. Just go ahead and get your hands on both sides of this and rotate it, and then this cap will come off. You see here you have the another twist here. So you're going to do is go ahead and twist the bulb, pull it straight out, counterclockwise, pull it straight out. Now when I remove these bulbs, all you have to do is put one finger on each side and get a grip on it, and then just wiggle back and forth and pull up, and the bulb should come right out. Now on this, you have your clip. What you're going to need is a small flathead screwdriver to just remove the clip. You're going to go ahead and get your screwdriver underneath the clip there, and it'll pop up, and then do the other side. Now your clip is detached from your retainer there. You'll just set that aside there, and then we're going to set our clip aside for now. So we're going to go ahead and start with the bulb. We'll get the bulb out of the packaging here. Be careful not to touch the actual glass portion of it. If you do, it's not the end of the world. You can go ahead and take a little bit of rubbing alcohol, spray it on the paper towel, and rub it carefully on there. If you have a scratch-free cloth, even better, but make sure you get all the grease off of the glass portion of it. So we'll take our clip here. You'll see the little tab here where it sticks out on the bulb. You'll line that up to the two right here. This will go on this side. So where the two little clips are, you're gonna put it just like that. And then it's not gonna clip in or hold in or anything like that. So we'll take the connector here. It's gonna line up, so you'll see two notches inside there, and then you'll see the two notches on the actual bulb. But there's a notch here and a notch here, and then you'll line up your notches with this and then push it in there. And then what they said is so important is to make sure that this is actually clipped in all the way. So you want to push until you hear the click. We'll line this back up here. These will both get installed around, so it'll go just like this and click around. So we haven't done anything with our clip here yet. We're just going to leave that aside for now. We're going to get our bulb. We'll get this lined up here. It's pretty hard to pull this out, so if you put a little bit of pressure on here like that, that clip actually holds in really well. So you'll see two screws, and you'll line it up with those tabs. So you'll see where they line up. The best way to get this in here is to actually push on the end of the clip to twist it into place. So now what we'll do is we'll connect everything together here. So the bottom one here is going to be your positive, and the top is going to be your negative. So if you're looking at the cable like this, both of these wires are black, unfortunately. You can't tell which one's which, but the bottom one here is positive. So we're going to hook the blue into the bottom here. And then the top one is going to be your ground or your negative, so we'll hook that up there. There's no need to tape this really. If you want to put some electrical tape around there, you can. This is going to get shoved in the housing anyways, so there's really no need there. And then you're going to hook up your ballast and then plug everything in. So this plugs in just like this. You'll see the little notch here where it hits the clip. And then this one is going to hook into just like that. So everything is hooked up. The ballast is sitting out right now, obviously. What we're going to want to do is test everything out to see, make sure everything works before buttoning everything up. We'll go ahead and turn on your key and then turn on your headlights. And if you hear that noise, that's normal. So we're going to back up here and I'll show you guys just what it looks like compared to the OEM. So you can already see this one looks pretty yellow. Now to complete the installation, so we're going to go ahead and shove all this in here. So the first thing you want to do is try to get the actual ballast itself inside there, because that's going to be the hardest. If you look inside there, put your hand in there, you can kind of feel around where there's some room. So I'm going to shove this in here. As long as it goes past where the opening is at, you're okay. Kind of work from biggest to smallest. It's hard to show you guys obviously this, but you know, you'll kind of have to improvise. Take your time. You know, if you have to take everything out and redo it, you know, don't get frustrated at it. And then of course the cabling, make sure all the cabling is nice and snug in there. And now we're gonna take our cap, push that on there, make sure that goes on nice. There's nothing real hard to get in the way, and that's it. We'll go ahead and check our light again after we've buttoned everything up. And you notice there's no errors that pop up on the dash, which is awesome. Yeah, it looks like it's working well. There's our stock again for comparison. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, if it was helpful for you, go ahead and hit the like button. I appreciate that. And until next time.